This is THV 11 This Morning.
Hey there, I'm Laura Monteverde out live in North Little Rock today. Flooded roadways going to be a problem across central Arkansas today. We are along JFK Boulevard. Both northbound lanes from Cedar Creek up to Pontiac are shut down this morning. As you can see, the roadways are clear of water, but the problem is these roads were sitting underwater all night long. So you can see there's a lot of cracks in the roadway. So please be sure just to avoid this area. The hope is it can reopen sometime today. We'll continue, of course, to keep you updated on that. Tom, we'll send things inside to you where hopefully it's a little less muggy in there.
But yeah, we had our director Rob turn on the air here. It was awfully warm and muggy, and I have a feeling it's because they were very active last night.
Tom, thanks a lot. The storms causing some power outages overnight. Entergy Arkansas reporting more than 2,500 of their customers are without power. But this is a number we'll continue to update you on throughout the morning. And the storms leaving many here in central Arkansas dealing with the flooding. Take a look at these videos. War Memorial Park hit the hardest here by the rain, and parts of it underwater. The golf course filled with so much water there were actually crests on the waves. Viewer Missy Stuckey sent us this video of water nearly reaching the front doors of homes in the Arbor Oaks subdivision in Pulaski County, and the flooding forcing UALR to cancel evening classes last night.
Next thing we knew, that we'd been struck. Windows were busted, stuff had fallen off the walls, curtains were on fire, and basically it just kind of happened real quick.
Another scary situation here in the Hillcrest area of Little Rock. Lightning struck an apartment. Jeffrey Owen and his child were home yesterday afternoon when it happened. He says he threw the curtains outside so his apartment didn't burn. Little Rock firefighters confirmed that was indeed a lightning strike. And the storm also causing some tense moments for passengers on board an American Airlines flight yesterday. The flight headed from Dallas to Memphis had to make an unexpected stop at Little Rock National Airport. According to the airline, 2 flight attendants were taken to the hospital. No passengers were hurt, though. But one of them tells THV 11 the plane suddenly dropped, sending drinks flying throughout the cabin. The flight arrived safely in Memphis last night.
This is THV 11 This Morning.
We're not done yet. You know, I've always thought there's different kinds of teams that go to tournaments. Teams that are happy to be in the tournament and teams that go to try to win the tournament.
The Little Rock Trojans came to win, upsetting number 5 seeded Purdue yesterday in double overtime. Good morning, along with Alyssa, Laura Monteverde.
Morning.
I'm Tom Brandon. It was a fantastic
Oh my
game.
goodness. What everybody was talking about, if you were on Facebook, if you were on Twitter, Instagram, it doesn't matter. It was all about this.
I guess you could say I was watching it on Twitter. And I think that was the funnest part, just seeing all the tweets coming in and comments. Of course, Trojan fans all over excited about the big win.
Former Trojan Derek Fisher saying, what a game. Love that never say die Little Rock spirit. Hashtag Little Rock's team.
Mayor Mark Stodola tweeting, teaching a class at Clinton School tonight. But how about Little Rock's team? So proud.
And I think this is my favorite one, finally, THV 11's own Chris Ross. He's a Little Rock alum. He was celebrating the big win as well. I think his face says it all.
Yeah, so exciting.
It was
so
incredible.
proud of them.
It was about 2.5 minutes to play, and the Trojans were down by about a dozen points, and they just chipped away, came back, hit a couple of really, really big shots, and it was on.
Yeah, it's on. It really is. Trojans take on Iowa State tomorrow at 5:10 on TNT. And
what did Lexi say to you when she called you last night? I imagine you're one of the first people she talked to.
Oh, that was Dad of Lexi Weeks, understandably emotional about his daughter going to Rio. The 19-year-old vaulted a personal best 15.3, then moments later, a 15.5.
Incredible. And we caught up with the former Cabot Track Stars coach.
I couldn't help but think back to day 1 in 7th grade, and who would have thought that that she'd been an Olympian. I can remember like it was yesterday. How good? I didn't know. Olympics? I wasn't thinking that at the time.
Weeks is back in Fayetteville getting right to work on training for Rio. How about that?
Congrats. I love her celebration on the way down.
Yes.
That is just perfect. And Tom shared a little tidbit with us a little bit earlier. You actually had a chance to meet her and get a picture with her, but
her
no
and her
autograph.
sister. Her sisters, both of them cheerleaders in Cabot, as well as good athletes, so I got a chance to get a picture with both of them.
Yeah, I hope you still have that.
Be worth some money.
I don't know if I do or not. It's probably somewhere buried in one of those photo files. But that was when we first started doing our little home field advantage thing.
It is another cold start to the day in central Arkansas, but luckily not as cold as the record-breaking low that we hit yesterday morning.
A 1-degree wind chill at this point yesterday morning. Meteorologist Tom Brandon out braving the cold at the Crane Kia Weather Garden. Raven Richard, though, she's the smart one. She's live inside at a warming center. Tom, we're going to get to our forecast from you first.
Okay, you know, you're right. Not as cold as it was yesterday, but still 18 degrees in Little Rock is cold enough, and there's a lot of folks without a place to stay. So we'll talk to Raven in just a moment about those warming centers.
Good morning and happy Friday. I'm Laura Monteverde alongside Mario Ruiz. Still in for Tom. Where is he? On vacay somewhere?
Probably.
Who
you know
knows?
him.
People were asking about him. Where's that Tom Bonner?
He'll be back on Monday.
Well, we have a special treat in the studio today. A live painter. This is so cool. I tweeted about it earlier. Jennifer Perrin is a 25-year-old student at Euler. She's one of the artists featured in Drawing on the Edge at Gallery 221. And we're going to be checking in on her progress all morning long.